Yo, what is up, you guys? It's your boy Daddy Goose from Crimson Black Game. If you guys are from Crimson Black Game, decide to come on over and check out my solo music reaction channel. Thank you guys so much for checking out today. Or, you guys for the web, decide to click on this kick-ass thumbnail. Thank you guys so much for checking out as well. Or if you're a subscriber, part of the 3.57 thousand subscribers, thank you guys so much for checking out today's video, because today we have a song suggestion coming straight from the Discord. We have a brand new Spiritbox song called Soft Spine. I am really excited and also incredibly worried and nervous because the only thing I know about this song, like I said, the song came from the Discord. The person who recommended it said it was heavier than Cellar Door. How the fuck is that possible? I have no idea. So, to say I'm intrigued is an understatement. And I think that's about all I have for today's intro. So with that being said, let's fucking get right into it. Spiritbox, Soft Spine. Also, how the fuck are you gonna have a hard song and it's gonna be called Soft Spine? I don't know, but let's get it. Okay, holy shit, we're almost halfway through the song already. This song is not very long, I guess. So far, it's good. It's obviously quite good. Love the riff, love the vocals. So far, I'm assuming there's going to be a breakdown, because this song is supposed to be heavier than Cellar Door. But going along with that, what I was going to say in the long version was, I don't think this is quite as heavy as Cellar Door. So if people are saying this is heavier than Cellar Door, this breakdown must go off the fucking chains, but I also don't want to say that because then I get my hopes up, and then anything less is going to suck. So I'm going to clear my mind of that and just assume that this song isn't quite as heavy. Therefore, the breakdown, I'm not expecting to be Cellar Door level either. That's just my frame of mindset right now. But I like it because Cellar Door is fucking off the goddamn crack rails for heaviness. And like, even her vocals, I mean, I've been listening to more and more heavy stuff, but even then, to me, her vocals are still quite hard to understand. And this one, I feel like they're heavy, but I can understand a lot more. That's why I'm saying it's not quite as heavy. But I don't know, maybe it is, maybe it's not. We're gonna keep going. Maybe we'll just ride this out to the end unless something absolutely absurd happens, because like I said, we're already halfway through, so let's keep going. I always love her outfits in these. Okay, Spiritbox Soft Spine. I'm glad I came to terms with myself with this song because that breakdown wasn't nearly as heavy as Cellar Door, which is fine. It was still decent, but I'm glad I, emptied myself of any expectations because I feel like it would have sucked then. You know how expectations go. You expect it up here, it comes here, and then instead of realistically it being here still, it fucking falls to here because your expectations were so high. But because I negated that, it fell to its proper spot. So that's pretty cool. Really good song. My main complaint with this one, and I feel like I've noticed it in a couple songs lately, the chorus, man. There's nothing wrong with the chorus other than the fact I feel like they said it 8,000 million times. I soft spine over and over and over and over. So that was my only complaint about the song. And I love a good chorus. Don't get me wrong. I'm a fucking dirty little bitch for a good chorus. But I also don't like when they replay it 18,000 fucking times. Gets a little bit repetitive. All in all, really good song. Like I said, I like that it was heavy, but not as heavy. Because I feel like when I want to listen to Cellar Door, I have to be in a certain mood because it's so heavy. And I love that song. It's just I have to be in that mood. Versus this is still heavy, but not quite off the rails. And I feel like I can just listen to it more often, if that makes sense. So it actually gets bonus points. But I would say, in a other weird way, if I'm in the mood for something heavy, Cellar Door blows this song out of the fucking waters. But because I'm not always going to be in that mood, I would probably listen to this song more, if that makes sense. So with that being said, good song. Good song. 0 out of 100. Soft Spine. I don't know. We've got to keep it honest here. I don't know if it quite makes into the 80s for me, but I think it falls just short. Genuinely, I think I'm going to give it a 79. I think it just not quite there. Yeah, I think I got to give it a 79. And it's one of those things, like I said, I'll probably listen to this song more than Cellar Door, but when I want to listen to Cellar Door's like a fucking 86 or an 87. So even though I'll listen to this one more, it's still not quite as good, if any of that fucking makes sense. Using too many words. But yeah, I think we're going to go with 79 out of 100. Very, very good, and I'm excited to add another Spiritbox song to the fucking playlist. So with that being said, let's move on to today's outro and recap. Alright, Spiritbox, Soft Spine. What a good song to come back to when it comes to Spiritbox. It's been such a long time since I've heard a new song by them, and every time, I don't know what Spiritbox's lowest song is that I've ever graded on the channel. Maybe a low to mid 70. I feel like they're putting out bangers after bangers. I've never come across a song I don't like by them. To be fair, we don't get a lot of 60s on the channel in general. We've maybe had 450s ever, but Spiritbox is definitely probably never going to see those numbers ever. So that's really, really cool. But thank you again for the suggestion on the Discord channel. I also took into consideration, I didn't seatbelt today. I didn't seatbelt for a breakdown. But speaking of which, they didn't really have a build-up in today's breakdown. Like, it didn't fucking take you on the journey and then hit you. I think it just kind of flowed into it. So that was pretty cool. It didn't give me a chance to do the seatbelt, but I chose not to do it anyway, just to see what would happen, and it felt very good. So thank you for leaving that in the comments. Because talk about the expectation thing. You're right. If I seatbelt, I'm immediately going like this. As I'm seatbelting, I'm going, expectations going up. You know what I'm saying? So maybe we should chill on that. Unless I feel like it's actually, because I don't want to have to fucking sprint out of the room. There's something just fucking disgusting. Hence the seatbelt. But we're going to try maybe not doing it for a little bit. But that's enough rambling. If you guys made it this far into the outro and recap, you know what time it is. Secret outro word of the day. Which means I say this for you. Comment it down below and just that you guys are watching all the way to the end, which I really do appreciate. Today's secret outro word of the day is gonna be, I don't know, pitching wedge from golf. If you comment the word pitching wedge, I'll know you're a real one for watching all the way in. But have a good night, everybody. Daddy Goose out.